Dude, it's like a silver player, dude. Like, there's just so many different issues with some silver gameplay, and this dude is just fixating on this one thing. Like, dude. Like, yes, maybe agent choice is an issue, but just being silver is an issue in the first place. There's just everything wrong with being in beginner elo, basically. I mean, dude, really depends how they approach the game. Like, come on. Like, you know, obviously I would not recommend Vice, but if they are playing Vice like a Duelist, if they are playing Vice, you know, very proactively with teammates, communicating some things with their duo, because they have a duo, so that's also a kind of, could be a positive factor, you know, maybe, you know, their duo is also saying, you know, you suck on Vice, stop playing Vice, but, you know, like, they are their own person, they can make their own decisions, you know, instead of asking some random guy on the internet, yo, should I keep playing Vice or not? Like, brother, your future is something you decide. You don't need to ask some random stranger on the internet who could be trolling you, even. Yeah, passive playstyle for sure. So, Breeze, that was the game that we watched. Was the game. Yeah, with the wonderful smoke, which I will never forget. It's ingrained in my memory quite strongly, you know. I'll never forget. I will never forget. He's played a few of these games. Overall, pretty okay stats. We're not really winning as much recently, but overall we still have an amazing win rate. I mean, it's not even true. 4 losses among mostly wins, so it's pretty okay. Another thing I need to do is I need to mentally page each person that I'm reviewing, especially these repeat students. Obviously, I'm not quite used to keeping track of everyone, which is why I might utilize some kind of paging system. Maybe not in my head, but maybe just spreadsheets or something. But for now, my main system is obviously the actual channel for the free VOD reviews. So right now, I want to focus on that's not even the here. Yeah, so this is what he said here. Dude, I'm seriously struggling so much ever since I turned plat. Like, the enemies didn't really get much harder, but I feel like there's something missing, something really wrong going on, but I just can't tell what it is. I tried everything from aim fixing to trying crosshair placement. Yeah, as like, so this is like the #1 mistake here, right? Which is this dude has good enough aim. I would say, you know, way more than just good enough, you know, that's an understatement. His aim is just enough for, you know, probably most ranks, you know, like he could be Immortal and probably have good enough aim, and, you know, like, so it's not that great that he's focusing on, okay, but I don't think it's mechanics. Yeah, so like what you've done earlier was not really a good use of time, I guess, because like that's not something you struggle with. I don't think it's mechanics, it's more like straight decision making. Yeah, so decision making. For me, just understanding everything about my agent helps me make decisions, but I know not everyone is the same. Sometimes maybe we just need more confidence, perhaps. Especially on an agent like Jet, which is just, you know, there's only like set things you can do on jets. You can't necessarily take over the job of like a sentinel or anything. You have like a set job. In ranked, the job will usually be to just get to where the enemy is and fuck them up. And how you do it, obviously, is going to depend. Under stress, yeah. So I think I already explained this. So like, to make the best possible decisions under stress, you need to just take your fucking time and just make sure that when you are making those decisions, that you are not making them too quickly. The more you rush, the lower quality your decision-making process will become, because you're just going to skip past important things. So you need to take your time. Even if you're too slow, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being too slow, because the goal is to build up that speed. And you can't just start off being fast, because that's just gonna be shit. So to make the best possible decisions under stress, you have to start by making the best possible decisions under stress without allowing that stress to actually dictate your decisions. You can't just, rush to the end. You can't just rush to the action. You have to first make the decision, always, basically. And obviously, the more proficient you become at it, the faster you will make those decisions, to the point where they will eventually just become habits, and you will not need to think as hard about what it is that you should do. It's just gonna happen. This is just, you are the last person who's gonna be hardstock plat for a year. Like, dude, if I wasn't hardstock plat, no one can be. Not with this level of aim. There's people who just hit Immortal on Reyna with nothing but aim. You need to help me with spam on Fracture Lemming. LOL. Oops. Forgot. I will launch Valorant just now, right now. But while that's happening, I just want to see. Okay, so we have excellent win rate on mix. I've no idea how. Like, what the fuck are we doing on mix? That is insane. But okay, I mean, obviously, we're also doing amazing on most agents apart from Raze. But yeah, so we're still winning. Either way, we're winning. I would suggest looking into mix, because that's a very strong start to mix. Faster encoder preset. I might need to restart the stream for, or can I? Okay. Okay, so coming back to this for a second. Honestly, at this point, I think there's no point in me being here, but I'm still kind of curious. Yeah, so our Vandal headshot percentage is quite high. Ghost is fine, I'd say. Like, in general, like, wow, we have 1% leg shots with the Ghost. Interesting. In general, I think we are definitely placing too much emphasis on headshots. Definitely. We don't need to have such high headshots. I mean, maybe we do. Where the fuck is up? Where the fuck is up? Here. Oh, Raze is playing. What? Who? Oh, are they not using the operator enough? Shit. I didn't notice. Yeah, so yeah, like, operator is like a major oversight for me because like in my mind I just reject the operator. Op plus outlaw on Jet? Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Cool, are you gonna invite me or what's going on? Yeah, no, it is a bit of a crime. Just a bit, just a little bit of a crime. Well, let's see the previous act. You wanted to test the fracture thing. I mean, like, oh. Wow, okay. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Wants me to test the fracture thing with him, but just isn't available. What a piece of shit. Oh, it was only 3 hours ago. Oh, wow.
Yes. If you're gonna plant the bomb, can you plant here?
Okay. Okay, so we're already making a mistake. We are gonna run into a potential enemy trap. They might have shotguns in hookah, like fucking shorty, or they might just be playing crossfire or something. You know, they have many positions they can utilize, not just in hookah but also teleporter. So going hookah, it's not great. Not great on this map. What the hell is that smoke? Like, yeah, we walked into the 50-50, and again, same mistake as we talked about in previous VODs. We just can't pick that with a classic. It would be a good idea to go into like deathmatch and practice avoiding these fights with a classic specifically, and just with different guns in general. Like it's just a persistent mistake at this point. Like, you need to go into a deathmatch and just take different range fights depending on the gun you have. So avoiding the fights that are too long range. And yeah, it's not just hookah that's a problem, especially on pistols. It's also just the fact that by having no one long, there might be an enemy long. There might be an enemy in like everywhere. What the hell is happening? Okay. There could literally be an enemy, like, everywhere. Like, you don't know where the enemy is gonna be after you jump out of hookah. So this is like a dead end type of push, essentially. There's nothing to accomplish here, basically. Very difficult situation, just right off the bat. If you go long, it's just gonna be much easier because you also have the option to escape. You have the option to, for example, smoke a little bit differently. Yeah, even solo be long is fine. I'm a pussy, so I typically play with the team instead of hunting for solo fights or anything, or you know. But you should still be going long. Like at the start of every bind game, you have to be calming to your team to just go long because like it's not good. You can have like smokes to help you onto the sides, but they're still kind of easier to throw down for if you're pushing from long. So like how you want to smoke exactly obviously depends, but like just something like this would be infinitely better than what you've done, because if you're coming from long, that is, just because you know, like what I explained a second ago, too many angles to worry about. There's also this angle, there's this angle to worry about, this angle to worry about. There's, you know, this could be the enemy could be on top of tube, elbow, on top of the boxes. They could be in hookah playing with like a shorty or some shit, and you're just peeking into the 50-50 angle here, basically instantly dead. It could be here. It's not an easy push. It's not easy, just because of all the different threats. But as you go long, it's like if you just peek quickly enough, the enemy couldn't have crossed to the teleporter, so it's just one angle to worry about. As you're coming out with good smokes, you're just gonna have like one or two angles to worry about. Hookah, it's not really that important to worry about. Like you can easily like move past hookah. Like if you're Jet, you can totally like dash or like smoke yourself off and just cross onto the bomb site. Ideally, like yeah, you would maybe want to have a smoke in hookah, but it's a pistol round, so it's not really you know. The bigger issue is just the fact everyone went hookah. And I'm just gonna skip past this, or am I gonna? I'm not gonna skip past it. Like we need to be aware of the situation that's going on right now. Like your team is just pushing normally, like that makes no sense whatsoever. This is not. No. It's literally it's the worst imaginable push. Like there's zero understanding of what we're able to do. We are not able to fight the enemy in these choke points if we have pistols. If we are on an eco round, we cannot be doing this shit. We need to 5-man push something, but it's typically not going to be the area of the map that's most likely to be contested by a lot of enemies from close range or long range. Instead, we should have been with our deadlock, or maybe we should have gone be long, or maybe we should have just I don't know, you know, ratted around, you know, something. You know, the goal isn't to execute onto the bomb site. The goal is to just get a few kills, ruin the enemy's economy, you know, maybe pick up some guns, and then maybe have a chance at winning the round. But in this case, it's hopeless, basically.
Last player standing.
But the enemy did not buy up much either, so if we did attempt to go somewhere where things would have been less contested, maybe we would have had a good chance at, you know, kind of, you know, getting a pick on one enemy, and then maybe snowballing the round into a win. So again, we need to make a plan based on And I'm pretty sure I already talked about this stuff. So I kind of want to focus on the problem. Which I did not finish reading. I did finish reading, but I completely forgot. Alright, so things feel much harder. So you want to make decisions that make the game feel easier. So already we have 1 or 2, I guess, 2 points to make. And also, obviously, map-specific factors. Okay, we're going long. No, much easier fights. Oh look, our aim is keeping up. Like, okay, once we put ourselves in these easier fights, suddenly our aim can keep up. And like, we did allow them to potentially cross, I believe. So I'd be a little bit careful. Just maybe clearing that. Maybe clearing behind us. Or any angle, as a matter of fact, but okay. We're probably not dead. Or we're just getting trigger disciplined. No, okay, we're fine. Omen's dead.
Side.
Last player standing.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Suddenly, we're just a goat because we pushed long. We took some very simple fights. So yeah, we just take simple fights with 1. Like, we can literally see this in our own gameplay. Where things are going well and where things are going terribly. Where things are going terribly, you know, it's an indicator that maybe we should do something differently. We don't necessarily need to understand why we need to do something differently in these kinds of rounds, but... Okay, already we're not aware of the on angle. Someone could have peeked us and we could have died. Like, we need to push up that. We need to push up that. Like, we know that they play shotguns, so I'd be very careful, but Brimstone's lamps? What the hell? I think you hit the edge of the wall. Okay. So, like, we need to speed up the pace here, and I don't like the routing, mostly because Brimstone is suppressed. Our teammates, they still need to follow behind us, so Okay, let's just assume that, okay, we're in this. Let's assume we're in the smoke, right? Let's assume it worked. We need to wait for our teammates to come out with us. We're basically fighting solo right now. And this is fine. This is a bit unlucky, I guess. I think normally we kill the waylay, because we had her pinched, basically. So we did make a few micro mistakes, that's all. But I would personally just be going lamps. Actually, would I be going lamps? 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 I don't think I would be going lamps. I would not be going lamps. I think I would do exactly what you did. I think the main point here is we prolonged the fight. I think after our deadlock dies, it's no longer a good fight to take. We're no longer pinching after we miss our shots. So we kind of need to on-swing, maybe go into the smoke and look for a different fight. These brimstone smokes are amazing for isolating our angles. Like, wonderful smokes. Push the team before the session. Communicate them you intend to push when they are close enough to refrag and go in with good pathing. Yeah. So I don't think the pathing was necessarily bad, but it's the fact that we prolonged this awkward fight here after our deadlock got killed. But after that, you know, we can go do our own thing. Like, yeah, maybe not insta backside, but you know, it's like if you want a solo carry, you do need to go for those engagements. And these brimstone smokes are amazing. I love these brimstone smokes mostly because they let you just isolate heaven. Like you can get like some really easy fights here. Hello. So as I said, nice, of course. Like, yeah, I think like the reason I was contemplating so you didn't miss much. You can rewind later if you want, but basically, yeah, pinching here is fine. Pinching here is fine. The reason I was contemplating earlier to for you to go lamps instead is because our teammates were probably going to go lamps as well, and also we already have information that the brimstone is suppressed, that you know, like it's also kind of dangerous, right? Like turning our back to the smoke and stuff like that. But the pinch here is fine, I think. It's just after the deadlock is dead, I just will not be fighting this anymore. I wouldn't be fighting this just because now we are isolated from our teammates. Now we can just get picked off in a 1v1. I would just go into the smoke, or I would just you know, pull back and wait for my teammates, right? I would just strafe to the right and just wait for my teammates to be ready. And maybe I would bait my teammates just to get the kill myself instead. And then, you know, after that, depending on the state of things, maybe pushing backside. I like these smokes here because you can literally peek from between of them, you know, the cleavage smokes, as you call them, and you can just like pre-aim heaven or backside, depending on the information. And yeah, and then maybe you can navigate the smokes or something, peek maybe out of the smoke towards the back left or back right or something. I think usually back left is what you want to peek, but depends. I don't think we have information on backside exactly. I think an enemy could definitely be in the smoke that we literally just accidentally went into. Let's see.
No, he...
Like, we're so scared. Our teammates are scared, I mean. Oh my god.
Last player standing.
One shot the new agent.
One enemy
Yeah, if we managed to stay alive, it would have been perfect. Oh wow.
What a shot. Throw.
Yeah, I think you just need to prioritize your life here. Bait your teammates. Wait for the waylay to peek you, or wait for. So I am coming. Can you? Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I often struggle with this. Like, I don't know. I have this thing with my ears where when I see the thing popping up, it doesn't register in my mind that you're
Oh, when you
talking.
flank for my lineup.
But yeah, it's because I always have like comms problems with my duos and shit. So when someone else is talking, I just kind of struggle to tell who's coming. Okay.
Let me take you.
Yeah, so as I said earlier, you shouldn't be going hookah. It's the death trap. You're just gonna die. You gliding like that makes noise as well. Oh my Jesus. But we're just completely ignoring hookah. Like, dude, it's a death trap because there's a million things the enemy can do to us. As the waylay was teleporting out for information, what could have been happening was the waylay may have been serving as bait for her teammate in hookah. But instead, they are literally just getting information for no reason whatsoever. So a good player will be using that as a distraction, essentially, to make the enemy turn around away from hookah. So you just would have died. You would have died. If there was one guy hookah ready to peek, you're dead. And this is just a low elo play because
Behind me.
we may be playing slowly, but we're also just giving up space by doing that. The teleporter is not that valuable to hold compared to like all the space we're giving up by doing that.
Enemy kill. Blocking sight.
Shot.
Like, I know how great it feels to have someone teleport and you get a kill for free, but one way to kind of get over that feeling, that urge, is to go into, I think, replication. And then if you get like a replication game on bind, you're just gonna get like a million free kills because everyone's iron and they're all teleporting, and you can just shoot them in the backs.
I think
The strategy when holding the teleporter is you don't hold from behind, you hold from the left or right, forcing the enemy to, basically not be able to take any guesses, right? Like, as people enter the teleporter, they're going to be looking behind them, right? Or in front of them. They're pretty much never going to look left side or right side. If they do, they just got extremely lucky, and that would be extremely, extremely weird. Or maybe they saw you on the minimap after a teammate spotted you, or something like that, right? So they would have to use the most recent information on you to decide to look like left or right as they teleport. So usually you want to hold from the left or right if you're expecting someone to teleport on you. But it's just not valuable. Like, you're giving up all this space. By going into the teleporter, you're giving up this entire area, basically. Just for free. Because you have no... You can't see this area, basically. It's like when the enemy goes to re-clear, or if they go to peek you a little late, they're just not gonna see you, and they're gonna like walk into your teammates instead, who don't expect that the enemy would push out like that. And again, like, let's just wait for our teammates, maybe. Turning our backs to... Oh my god. Okay. We have no reason to route like that yet. Okay, let's see. Is KO gonna knife? Did KO knife? No, he didn't. Okay. So first of all, we're isolating ourselves from our teammates. I think we had showers, right? Did we have showers? What is Deadlock doing? Oh, someone teleported. Okay. Yeah, so we're just unnecessarily isolating ourselves from our teammates again. Deadlock is taking care of the teleporter guy, but there could be one guy behind you, so you're just completely ignoring threats. Not just showers threats, but also just like backside threats, heaven threats. Your teammates are not holding heaven. The brimstone smokes don't cover that. So another thing that I would be coming to my brimstone is, yo, brimstone, can you change your smokes and maybe smoke for the one way, just so that heaven is covered. We already talked about the smokes that you should be using in your games. Even if you're not playing controller, you should still be coming where your controller should smoke. So you're not making use of this information already. So like, okay, we have info that one guy is lamps. That's okay, but we have neglected all the other angles, so that's not great. Just fighting with our KO would have been fine. If you do want to route above truck like that, you should ideally like smoke yourself as you like updraft dash onto the truck. But you don't need to. You don't need to. Like, backside control is not that important. If you want to pinch this guy, you need to kind of get into lamps a bit faster so that you disappear from all the other angles a bit faster. So like smoking yourself and then just jumping down from out of the smoke. Maybe double smoking yourself, depends. I don't really see that on Jet players that often. Maybe it's just because I don't watch Jet. I see this way more on Raze players, but only after the enemy's gotten used to our standard entry into lamps from the front. After that, the Raze player will proceed to entry from the back of lamps instead by satcheling over truck. But it really depends, and we need to be highly mobile. We can't be gliding while doing that, so... Behind Tom, because when you're gliding, you're essentially shifting. And would you shift in a position where you're highly exposed? Probably not, because you need to quickly reposition. You need to be highly mobile if an enemy peeks you. So gliding just kind of makes you an easy target and doesn't help.
Unavoidable.
Smoke's down.
So we are basically just complicating a little bit. Oh my Jesus. It's gonna take a lot of time. The reason I'm making the pro VOD reviews channel is so that I can literally do that, but without like constantly going out of my way to do it, basically. I'm pretty sure the channel is visible. Yeah, pro analysis plus playbooks. I will essentially be creating mini playbooks, and with those mini playbooks, if anything is like... Okay. And then with those mini playbooks, I will basically like outline, you know, similar scenarios to what like reminds me of, you know, the mistakes people made. Nah, dude, I just enjoy watching Valorant gameplay. This is all just an excuse to watch Valorant gameplay, dude. Okay, good peek of the utility. Again, we're going long and suddenly our fights are much easier. Like, you see that? Oh, perfect. Perfect. We can expect one to be here. They're often... Oh, we did not clear our angles. That's not okay, but... we can take some space now. Updraft into heaven. We're gonna updraft into heaven. Oh! 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 Okay. 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 That was amazing. 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 But we need to be a bit more reactive. So that was amazing. That was insane. That was insane. But listen. We need to register this wall in our minds. We need to react to that. I know that's probably impossible. Like, it's close to impossible. But we have both our smokes. We have both of our smokes. We can totally use them to stay alive. Totally. We have such high chances of staying alive here, resetting, trying to understand the situation. If we just smoke now, we see the wall, smoke. We have nowhere to go. We can't go anywhere. We're fucked. We're stuck. Smoke yourself. You live. You can then maybe, you know, take the fight again. You know, like if I'm fucked like that, oh, I'm making sure that the next time I smoke myself here and I stay alive. But also another thing is we can also alternatively just be ready for the refragger. In these ranks, you can start to expect another enemy. And that means you should be totally ready instead of looking away.
Right here.
How many showers, guys?
Like whatever you decide on, it it just depends.
18. 18.
Smoking yourself is fine. Being ready for the refragger is also fine. I think if I personally, I think I would just be ready for the refragger, to be honest. I don't think I personally would let the deadlock wall distract me. I would just be naturally ready for the refragger, but if there was a third enemy, that's when I would smoke myself, personally. I don't play Jet though. I think that's just what I would personally do, what would feel natural to me, is to smoke myself after I need to take another fight, a third fight.
The means to an end. And we
Because like I probably can't get the third one.
keep those kills coming.
And again, we're making the mistake. Going hookah. They could have shotguns. They could be anywhere. They can be anywhere. They can literally be anywhere. We just one-wayed ourselves. And somehow we still get the kill. That's insane. That's fucking insane. That is insane. What? Okay. Okay, only elbow. We know Omen flanks. Omen flanks a lot. Omen's been flanking us.
120.
There he is.
Oh my god, inside smoke.
Yeah, so taking holes is fine.
I'm in 1 HP.
It's just we're isolating ourselves from our teammates again. So that's not the greatest idea. Like, first of all, after we take sides, we still have to take care of Long. Long is just higher priority, really. The smoke, the enemy smoke, does give away that there probably is no one Long. But that doesn't mean that the enemy Omen is not flanking us. So, he could be Long in just a second. Definitely. So, I'm a bit more concerned about Long in a second. Or hookah. You know, so now that was a bad decision, I would be going with my Brimstone, just making sure he doesn't die. The two guys on site are fine. We have Sage Wall. They probably take care of hookah, especially if it's a classic in hookah. Now we're just baiting our Brimstone, and we are overextending into unknown areas.
120.
Oh my god, inside.
But normally that would be okay if we just did it like faster, but because we've already had to take care of site, the enemy could already be up in elbow, but apparently not.
Last player standing.
I'm in 1 HP.
And the Sova is interesting. The shots he's landing, he's very confident. Again, like, we're just taking these basic pushes. Like, why not go showers? Like,
Never fake.
they have a Sova ult, so I would be careful. But he's close, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Yeah, up low.
We popped dash.
If me smoke someone.
Now we feel compelled to make use of it. Oh my god.
Get him, nice.
We need to speed up now. We need to speed up. We need to speed up. What are we doing?
Come B, 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 come B. Come B.
If you get 2 kills early into the round, there's a high chance that there's just going to be one enemy on A. But if we instantly go back, it's gonna be obvious that we're going back. It's kind of easier to capitalize on the timing than it is to go back, because the enemies are probably like in spawn right now. Sage staying back is an okay idea, but we shouldn't have died. And like, look, now you're gonna find enemies, probably even on the bomb side.
He's cheating, bro.
He's cheating.
Or not. No one on the bomb side. Well,
Try not to die.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Radiant, but because usually what the enemy is gonna expect is that if your team was to be committing, you would already be out, right? You'd already be out on the bomb side. But if it's just Sage fighting on the A side, well, you're probably going B. Like, where the hell is the rest of the team, right? The enemy team. Where the hell is the rest of the enemy team is what the enemy is thinking when it's just Sage on A, fighting and dying solo. If it's not A, it's B. So a good enemy would read that and they would be ready for it. So I just wouldn't be rotating, especially because in ranked, players are not usually ready for sudden rotates like that. Like, that's why the Sage was just, completely oblivious. It needs to be pre-planned usually. Like, ideally, you need to pre-plan it. Like, in the pre-round, just say like, if we get 2 kills on A, let's go B. Something like that. Like, if you don't want to commit, right? Usually reasons to not commit would be like if enemy has strong retake utility, or if you suspect that the enemy 5-stacked, or something like that, then yeah, obviously you'd want to avoid the bomb site. You don't want to run into like players with shotguns and lamps or anything, just fucking you up. But again, we're kind of solo. Well, it's not really planning. It's more just calming. It's more just calming. Like, you want to communicate. Hey, let's go B if we get a few kills on A. Like just insert the thought into your teammates' minds that we might not want to commit. We might not want to overheat. I feel like I've personally minimized the amount of times that my teammates like overcommit or overheat. So I don't know. Like my games personally have like kind of started feeling kind of more controlled. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but always communicating like yo, let's all go be long, yo, let's be ready to teleport, yo, let's be ready to cancel our hit, maybe we can take the teleporter on A as well, stuff like that, just giving our teammates the options, or making them think about the options that they normally would not think about. And then as a result, it just kind of gets easier when you actually make the comm to rotate or to take the TP, because it's not like a sudden thing. It's not like, oh, it's not like a surprise thing where like, oh, we're taking the teleporter. What do you mean teleporter? Which teleporter? What teleporter? Because they've never teleported on bind in their entire fucking life. So suddenly it's a surprise to them, right? When you actually make the comm to teleport, that kind of thing. You don't want it to be a surprise. You want to make sure they're like mentally prepared for it.
One enemy remaining.
But nah, you're just fucking smurfing. What is this shit? Lol. Eco frags. Eco frags.
I'm gonna fake and go back for you. Go be.
The teammates are much smarter and better. Like, I have to carry less, and it's just much more fun when you have a connected team.
Go be too.
Yeah, I mean, oftentimes what happens is when you duo queue, either you or your duo will shoot ahead of you. In my case, I've always shot above on the head of my duos, so I've only had like a negative duo queue experiences. In terms of 5-stacking, I've had some really positive experiences, but that's mostly because it was like Premier and it was like high-ranked players, so it was a little bit different. But if you're just playing with a regular player, then it's like it's nice in the short term. Like, duo queue is amazing in the short term, definitely. Like, you're gonna learn a lot, especially if your duo has better MMR than you, and you actually communicate and you make up plans and stuff like that, but how often does that actually happen? I don't know. Personally, I've not found it great, but I know that some people have. I would be looking behind me. Oh my god. What the hell? So again, we don't need to commit. They have strong retake utility. I'll try and maybe get another pick. Our deadlock is low HP, but solo extending. Ooh, I would peek now. Oh, we're ratting. I would isolate heaven. I would isolate heaven. I would not isolate vents. That's so risky.
Can I have you? Oh, wait, give it for the block. Alright, give it to me.
LOL. That's so rad.
One enemy remaining.
So rad. That's so rad.
Is he flying?
I don't even know what I'm watching, dude.
You're all more important than words in a brief. Look out for each other.
What are these one taps? I mean, it's probably just the gun skin, right? It's just the skin. It's just the skin. But again, we're putting ourselves in these more difficult engagements here, which is just not good. Like, we don't need to. It's not like Radiant, where you need to make use of every advantage.
Enemy spotted.
You can make use of an advantage, and it's gonna work out in like 9 times out of 10. So Omen's dead. We can expect that. Yeah, he is not saying anything. But yeah, again, we're walking into the TP. We don't need to. Like, but yeah, so probably no flanker. Could be a flanker still. But Omen's dead. He's been the prominent flanker so far. I would still not sit in the TP. That's not my job. Maybe it's Brimstone's job, you know, like,
Our spike carrier is
it's not as bad if it's Brimstone in the teleporter, because he can still smoke and use his util outside of the bomb site.
Mix.
blocking sight.
But you just kind of baited by sitting in the TP. You shouldn't be doing that. I know that like in low elo maybe people always would teleport, but the higher you go, the more scared people will make. The more scared people will be when they try to make certain plays happen. Or fuck. My brain is glitching. The higher you go, the more scared people will be to make certain plays until a certain point. So like at like Immortal 2, Immortal 3 is when players will start to be less scared, because those players have figured out that certain plays pay off. So they will be very confident in making certain plays. But until then, it's common that players are just going to be scared to make use of these teleports. Maybe because they already got countered before by a player like yourself, who's just been camping the TP, and so they've been conditioned to basically never utilize the teleporter. So it's like a double scenario happening where the enemy may be conditioned to avoid the teleporter, and also you may be conditioned to hold the teleporter from the inside. So you're both cancelling out each other, essentially. And this was just a pointless waste of time on your end, but not necessarily a pointless waste of time on the enemy's end, but still potentially missed out opportunities for plays.
He have aimbot, right?
You should have just been on the bomb side.
Stay down. Reloading.
He lost a...
So hungry. Out clear behind the wall. Oh, nice. Obviously, it's a close game. You are fragging out, but it is still a close game. And so the enemy should not be giving up, considering it's a 6-5 scoreline. Oh, perfect, perfect. Oh, but we are ignoring. Okay, this is really dangerous. Really fucking dangerous. So, as we're scaling, we cannot assume that there's no enemies wide on us. There could totally be an enemy in here, I think. And we're just pre-aiming into the wall instead. So yeah, not the best. Okay, our deadlock is isolated. I will try and maybe... Yeah, so see, I'll be ready to peek from either top of the boxes. Can I? Because our teammates are fighting this, right? And if we peek from top of the boxes, maybe we'll be able to get some kind of pick over the smokes. Or we could use the updraft to get onto this spot here. Or we could also just maybe sit on these boxes, on top of these boxes, and maybe we can, I don't know, something, right? Just peeking heaven, trying to make use of the elevation a bit. We have ultimate, it's not necessary to use it, but we are not able to refrag anyone right now. What the hell is... Okay. And yeah, another fucking crime that happened. God, dude. We needed to come to our brimstone to ult lamps. If we are gonna enter lamps on like the best timing, we need to ult it. And after our brimstone ults lamps, we can push into it on timing, push ahead, take backside. Well, not take backside, but you know, peek backside, get some info maybe. Not really necessary on a 5v4 to be honest. Keeping ult for post plant is okay, but still, like,
One enemy remaining.
we're not ready to trade either our Sage or our KO or our deadlock.
Switching side.
Yeah, he won this game. I mean, it's 5v4. Like, how can you not win a 5v4? Like, the enemy Brimstone is AFK. Okay, so on defense, you want to kind of play in very diverse positions, just being comfortable playing in every single part of the map. Let's see what we're going to do. You always play post. Yeah, it's not that bad, but yeah, that too, yeah. I actually have, I think I have a guide. Do I have a guide? I might have a guide that I made on the easier way to glide onto truck. Because a lot of players use the difficult ways to updraft onto truck. Yeah, there's 3 ways, yeah. And 2 of them are pretty difficult, right? Because you need to, for one of them, you need to side strafe midair for in like a precise way. From heaven, you need to like jump and glide as far as possible, right? Yeah, yeah. And for some reason, no one talks about the buffs box. I don't know why. No pro player uses that, right? No coach really shares that one. I've not seen like any coach talk about that one. Not even Wuhujin. Wuhujin just spent like an hour or 2 just fucking trying to do the lamps one, right? The one from the lamps box, which is just fucking dumb. Like, he's explaining, like, oh, how... And then you need to air strafe midair. And, like, brother. Nah, maybe I'll... after this, I'll maybe go over the easiest way to do it in a way that's fully fucking consistent. So, I like this position. I know that is probably, like, a theoretically shit position here, but I like this position, personally. Not this position exactly, but this position is like so standard. And then you can just, you know, pre-aim and you can dash away, or you can walk into the corner, smoke yourself and then dash away, something like that. You don't even need to smoke yourself, I don't think, if you're good. But I don't know if this is the best angle for a jet to play. I don't think this is the best angle for a jet to play. I think top of truck is great, especially with like a ghost. Peeking the angle here, low, is also okay. It's just, you need to do it on a specific timing and in a specific way. So you can't overswing it. You need to just peek like one specific angle on this angle here. And then after you take like a shot or a few shots, you can then reposition to showers and try and take over showers control, basically. Or you play with teammates for retake, whatever. I think generally I'd try and take over showers though. Especially if I have a teammate there, but our Sage is, let's see. Yeah, I would go with my Sage at this point. Never mind, our Sage has info. Oh,
One is B.
oh, we're rushing our shots a bit. Yeah, so we whiffed a bit, we rushed our shots a bit.
Two shower.
Down and out.
One is B.
The main thing is that we are peeking the most pre-aimed angle. So we have no angle advantage here. We're not in an off angle. We're not like at elevation. We literally just took a straight fight here. So again, yeah, obvious Oprah angle, yeah. Don't make... Yeah, yeah, I also play you. I fucking hate you. I wanna be NA, but I can't. Yeah, so like, I just, you know, like another thing is, okay, first of all, you could have abused an off angle. You could have played in some other angle, which lets you kind of get back into cover so that you don't overcome it. And then, because we don't overcome it, we can stay alive and then maybe help our Sage, right? Because our Sage is kind of risking their life here with the way they gathered the information. If we were there for them, we would have had basically the perfect post-plant scenario. We have the B site on lockdown, basically. I'm finding out the countries and stuff. Like, I think I'm teaching like better than just images. Yeah, sure, definitely. That's kind of what I was planning on doing after this. Yeah, I'm free dude. It's Sunday. I don't have much to do. But yeah, Sage is fucked now. Oh my Jesus Christ.
Can you help me?
Beat him. One.
Dude, Sage is pissed. They need help. And dude, you're gonna be the best teammate ever if you like actually pay attention to who needs help. Oh, and we're gonna mess up. Yeah. Difficult jump. Oh, do we know this one? Do we know this one? We know this one. Yes. Yes. This one's the easy one. And we crouch. Let's go. And we crouch. Okay. I don't know if it's the best angle with the sheriff, but it's amazing that we are in this angle. Oh, our brimstone trolled us. Our brimstone trolled us. Our brimstone trolled. Our brimstone trolled. Our brimstone trolled. Fuck, we just one-wayed ourselves. Wait, it worked. It worked! The one-way worked! Oh my god. Wait, that was genius. I thought our feet would be visible. What? That was genius. That's... Wow. Wow. Amazing. Listen, we got our kill. We got our kill. The enemy has strong guns. Obviously, we wouldn't have won that, but that was insane. That was some great potential for like 2 kills, maybe 3, before dying. That was amazing. That was actually a great round. Oh my god, I'm surprised that actually anyone knows of the showers to top truck jump. Like the way you got onto the truck. I'm surprised anyone knows that. It's like I've never seen that. I've never seen anyone actually know it, apart from me. Okay, good info. Push up the info. Push off 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 the info. No, we just give up. We just go passive. No, no, dude, dude. We just, dude, we're jet. We can flank. Do they even have anything for flank? They don't really have anything for flank either, dude. Dude, that was the perfect opportunity to push off the info that the knife gave us. Oh, that's so sad. So sad. That's so sad. Oh.
Last player standing.
Dude, if we take the flank, we potentially win the round for our team. Like, that's so sad. That is so sad. So sad. Oh my god. Like, we can't just leave that KO knife like that for no reason. Like, there's the level 1 of thinking, which is, oh, KO knife gave us info. There's no one there. Let's rotate. Or there's the level 2 level of thinking in Valorant, which is, oh, KO knife gave us info. Why don't we make use of that? You know, why don't we like push off of that, you know, like to capitalize off of the ability a little bit more than just what the ability does by itself. 100% headshot Sova. I mean, nah, the Sova, if he is cheating, then he's really bad. If he's not cheating, then he's okay. Okay, we need to swing faster. We need no. We need to swing that shit. We need to swing that shit. Full A? Take the TP. Why not?
Spike down A.
We need to be ready for something. Like, if we start B long, we need to either be ready to push down B long, swing wide on B long, or teleport. Or instantly rotate. You know? I would be flanking. Why not? Like, okay, full A. I will listen to that comment. I probably won't. I will still be careful. But if it is full A, right, then you can insta flank, you can teleport. You don't necessarily need to just rotate normally. You're gonna be very late on the rotate either way, so you're not really there to be able to trade your teammates in time anyway. But if your teammates do die, at least the flank will give you an advantage. So either way, you were not in a position where you could have traded your teammates, but if you were on the flank, you still would have had an opportunity to.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. It's just about thinking like about your timing, your rotate timing. Like, am I too slow? Am I too fast? Like, if you're too, it's better if you're too fast. Is it better if you're too fast? On flanks, I guess. It applies to flanks. If you're too fast on the flank, and you just end up like seeing all 5 enemies backs, then it's probably a good scenario. But if you're too fast in the sense that the enemy is
You fought well.
Spike.
yeah, like I'm not talking about it because like it's just you know, like kind of easy to fix that, but one thing you can do, so Tiger probably knows this. If you want to diversify your hold on the A short, you don't have to start in some weird off angle, like on top of this, or on top of this, or like on the barrel, or on top of truck. What you can do is you can start here, and then when you dash, you can dash onto the next box. You can dash onto this box afterwards. So you take a shot, you dash at this box, and then you're going to be on this box. And this is still going to give you like the elevation advantage. So if you have something like an operator, guardian, this is kind of fine. Vandal is probably fine as well. Like no one plays normal angles. Can we normalize watching jet pods and copying that? Like no one plays normal angles. Yeah, no, off angles are like a universal concept for like any agent. Maybe you struggle because you over prioritize headshots. When you are at elevation, you don't always want to be aiming at head level. A lot of the time you want to aim at body level. Like if it's clear where the head level will be, so for example, if you are holding here from this top of this spot, it's clear where the head level will be for this peak, for this enemy peak. Like it's gonna be clear where the head level is here, but the enemy could peek you close. And if they peek you close, then obviously head level changes. But if you're not sure where to aim for the head, because maybe, let's say you are like, I don't know, maybe you're up here. Let's say you're up here for whatever reason. Head level could be anywhere in that case. So you just want to aim for the body, tag the enemy, slow them down. After they're slowed from the tag, that's when you can just finish them off, however you want. If they're planting, obviously just kill them. I don't know if this needs explaining. Where am I gonna get the money from? Take a loan from the bank? Why are we committing crimes? What's happening? I mean, it's so much of a crime that it's not even a crime anymore. It's just depression.
You fought well. Spike.
Bring my son.
Like we're starting lamps again. Oh my god. Enemies have ults. Brother in the mother, Christ of mother, Christ, fuck.
Can't wait for me, kid.
Like, there's no plan here. There's no plan here. Oh, we're pushing up this time. Oh, I mean this isn't really cute to push, but no. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just push. Flank them. They're committing. They used ults. They used utility. They used utilities to take the bomb sites.
Spike planted.
Where the hell are they?
Both backside.
Both backside in the smoke. Lol.
Oh, one that side.
One enemy remains.
That side, that side.
Oh, motherfuck! You need to work on those dashes. What the fuck? Okay, nah, the teabag is just criminal after all that. Dude, can we like actually just like make a plan and stick with that plan instead of like not knowing what the fuck to do? Like
Someone come help me.
half the time your plan will be good, but if you have no plan and you're just walking back and forth, it's probably not good.
What?
What the hell is happening now? Like, starting in spawn? Like, brother, it's too late to go B. It's too late to go B! It's too late to... What are you gonna do on B? You're gonna get your team info. Wow, crazy.
Still up.
Yeah, it is a massive aim crutch. Like, brother, just go away. Like, stay A. It's too late to go B, dude. Fuck B. Help your teammates, dude. Help your teammates. You're up in numbers. Like, you could have traded them. You could have just traded your fucking teammates, and now it's a 2v2 when you literally were about to win the round. Like, my god, dude. They're obviously going B now. Oh, res? Bet. Showers though? What about the showers threat? Nah, dude, I'd say his aim is Immortal 1 worthy. Maybe Ascendant 3, you know? Ascendant 3 / Immortal 1. But dude, why are we isolating ourselves from our teammates? Dude, I'm actually gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out, dude.
30 seconds left.
I'm gonna crash out.
Last player standing. Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Dude.
They went
Dude.
outside.
Dude. Backside or elbow, wrapping elbow potentially, backside or wrapping elbow. There's only 2 possible plays they can make. Perfect. That's not you playing. That was the Sage. Dude, just play with your fucking teammates. And like we're starting passively again. Like we're not like we need to set just like make set decisions. Like we're literally just flood retaking and like
I have a judge, bro. I have to sit.
Wow.
Can you just please stop talking? Yeah, you can't smoke this game.
fuck, dude. Dude, just okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show some things in customs after this, because this is just dreadful.
Last player standing.
2 lamps.
I'm actually gonna freaking die. Okay, Sova has ult, Wayne has ult, you can expect a rush.
Need a drop. Thanks.
You can expect a rush, which means that you can attempt to intercept the enemy. However, you will need to fall back. But you can't just intercept the enemy in the exact same fucking way every time. Let's see. Okay, it's A rush. It's not an A rush. What are they doing? Okay, but okay, you should stay on A. You should stay on A. We have B. We have B. We have B. We had B.
Birim, can you sum up here?
Where? Big.
Leaving our Sage is fine, I guess.
One inside. One in TP inside.
Okay. Sage is anchoring, that's okay.
Yeah.
They can't really use the teleporter with the Sage.
Don't over-rotate.
Covering it.
Yeah, go, stevie.
No, they're A.
We have updraft, we have smokes. Okay, peek. You need to peek. Okay. We don't need to peek like that now. Okay. I mean,
One more
okay.
short.
Down A.
First kill is okay, but overheating for the second kill is terrible. It,
Last big.
Wait, don't pick.
Thanks.
we don't need to be overheating. We can just take a kill and fall back. It's 4v1.
Last player standing.
The timing against the Sova was fine. But after that, it's not so good.
10 seconds left.
Like, brother, in fuck Christ. We threw that. We fucking threw that.
Stay in range of my stick. Down.
Okay. We need to be a little bit more diverse in how we play, because this is not gonna work. My God, brother in Christ. Okay, like we can't just fall back. We can't fall back side. Our Sage is more aggressive now. Our Sage is more aggressive. Our Sage is more aggressive. He knows about it? What does he know about? He knows that he's baited his Sage like 5 times this game?
Enemy down.
One enemy remaining.
Sova
Spike
was not.
down,
Sova
B.
was not.
Oh, what are these smokes on sale? What?
Here.
Oh, we're gonna see some Odin gameplay.
Match point.
We just handed the Odin to our Brimstone.
And
Or someone.
pay Vandal, Sage, and give me the Odin. Or you want the Odin?
Sage.
No, don't.
Yeah, like we can swing on this angle. Like it's okay. Like we can try cross and try take the TP. Like it's okay.
Enemy and defender spawn. Dim beacon down.
Oh my God.
Can be heaven.
Last player standing.
Oh my God.
Spike planted.
Okay, yet again, same thing. We can't play lamps. Brimstone has ultimate. Enemy Brimstone has ultimate. We cannot play lamps. Enemy Brimstone has ultimate. 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 We need to be supporting our Sage. This is not ideal.
One shower.
This is not an ideal
One shower,
scenario,
one, copy.
I'll be honest.
Shoot, lamps? I can ult it.
This is not ideal.
Yeah.
We're playing lamps. Yeah. I mean, we're literally just taking the difficult fights. I already have this in the notes here. Take simple fights. Maybe don't peek in the most expected ways. Maybe play with your fucking teammates. I would be helping my Sage quite often, I believe, because
One is right here where I marked.
having 2 people bath or showers makes retake very easy.
One enemy remaining.
If we have showers control, I don't even know what I just watched. I'm gonna throw up in a second. I'm gonna throw up in a second. Okay. If we take lamps control, retake is super easy. Dude, I getting the fucking cold shivers. Just, I died inside to the point where I feel death, like inside of me. Like I'm getting like shivers here. Like I'm feeling cold. It's like I'm like 1 foot in the grave, basically. Like, dude, I don't have any like diagrams or shit prepared for Jet. So if you have any like executes, sure, send them to him. But I'm gonna demonstrate. Maybe that's gonna be good. I'll just demonstrate some things instead. Like I think these notes could be summarized kind of in a general thing. Map knowledge, so understand the map that you're playing on. Understand how to take fights. Understand how to take fights and how to take easy fights. Can you join me in the custom? Yeah, sure. I just gotta leave the custom now. So I'm slowly recollecting some things about Jet. I mean, it's like, it's technically not about Jet that I'm recollecting. You can make a lot of plays on like many agents. Like a lot of agents you can. Okay, let's see. Party code. FRD912. Yeah, obviously most up-to-date VODs are perfect. It's difficult with like outdated VODs because with outdated VODs you really have to be conscious of like what applies and what doesn't apply. Like if they make like a small tweak to like, I don't know, Neon, for example, any VODs before the Neon tweaks may be a little bit different. Do you join custom? I don't. Nah, fuck you. I mean, you can, but one's in the game. Now the second one. I don't know why we all want to join the custom. Hopefully not to spam abilities. Hopefully we will not be spamming abilities, how it usually happens in custom games.
Cool. Let's go.
Okay, come on. Let's insta-lock. Now we go fracture and practice spam. Well, why don't we practice spams in here? Because there's a few nice wallbang lineups in here. I don't know if you knew. They've not patched any wallbangs here. Should we? Oh yeah, shit. Should we hop into a VC? Wait, let's just hop into a VC maybe. Yo.
My ult's ready.
My ult's ready.
30 seconds left.
My ult's ready.
Can you hear me?
Here. Here.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What are we waiting for? Wait. Shit! Nothing works. Nothing is working. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Enemy spotted A.
30 seconds left.
Get out of my way. Get out out of my
Just
way.
some technical difficulty.
Watch this. Watch this. Get out of my way. Enemy spotted A.
Okay, should be okay. D. I have no idea. Thing works. Testing. Test.
Watch this. My ult's ready. My ult's ready.
Testing. Test. Okay. I think I'm okay. I don't know if I'm okay. Can we hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of my way.
Okay. So first of all, this angle here with op is OP. And then obviously you can get here easily from the truck. And then after you take a shot, you can just dash. But dash.
Player
Fuck.
standing.
Why are we killing me? Why are we killing me?
Activate auto respawn.
How dare you? Piece of shit. I can't wait. My dash is in a shit. Shit key for my dash. Why am I slow now? Can you stop? This is throwing me off. But yeah, after you take the shot, you can dash onto these boxes next. Like, you know, specifically on these boxes. So you maintain the advantage.
Spike spotted A.
And then you can just like reposition however the fuck you want, but I hated the most
out of my
that
way.
you were not supporting your your Sage here. Not supporting your Sage was kind of a crime here.
Get out of my way.
Play which position without dash? Which position are we
Get
playing
out
without
of my
dash?
way.
Oh, this position. Or this position. Ah, this position. Ah. I guess, yeah. Maybe. Kinda tough to play it without dash. Are you actually tucked? Are you? No, you're not safe here, bro. You're not safe here. You can't just... You need to fall? Why do you need to fall? I mean, I guess...
Like pixel angle or something?
I'm kind of confused. I am confused. Oh yeah, I guess if they go wide, yeah. Then they're gonna swing past you and then you're gonna be in cover, I guess? No, like... I don't really get that. This is just angles disadvantage. What are you, like, yapping about? Like, you can see your shoulder here. You're dead in this corner. They will go past? Well, no. Like, if they will go past, you don't want to be up in the corner, right? You wanna be like out so that they go past the wall at the boxes. Like, go into the corner. Let's see this, because this is weird. This is weird. Someone go into the corner, or you, yeah. Someone go into the corner, because this is weird. I don't. This is really weird. So, like, like, no.
Really bad spot, to be honest, yeah.
That's yeah. I don't know what the fuck you're yapping about, Tiger. Like, I can just fully see the enemy model. Like, I guess, kinda. But like, you're still gonna take damage at least. Whereas if you just like hop off, but you go more to the, you go more away from the angle. Yeah, they are gonna swing past you. If you're more away from the angle. But okay, anyway, I would love to see you, or I would love to see you actually abuse these timings here. To like take a shot.
I don't always get lucky with these.
It's not really luck. It's just you need to play like in a specific spot. Like you can play kind of anywhere here basically. Like anywhere from here to here. Just in this corner basically. And if that doesn't work out for you for whatever reason, and you try it for like 20 times, it doesn't work out, you can try this instead. You can try going wide. Like you can try going like on the left side instead, trying to go wide on this angle. It's a bit risky and you might need a teammate with you, but... another thing is... You could totally... I think... You could updraft up here, right? Off the spawn barrier as well. And then you get Oh no, actually you can glide there, no? You can glide. You can glide on there. Okay, never mind. I'm just revolutionizing jet here.
Glide?
Yeah, you can glide. If you get on top of here without updraft being used, yeah. So like before the round starts, you glide on a timing and then... So let's test it. When it restarts the round.
30 seconds left.
My ghost mode doesn't work. Sad. Don't start the round. We want to test this thing. Oh nah, it's just free. Just free. Dude, this is crazy. This worked on chamber too. Wow. Okay, yeah. So like, see, like you have all these ways. Okay. You can literally stand on the boxes. It's crazy. Off the spawn barrier. So that's another way. If you are gonna play truck. My mouse just disconnected. 1 second. Nothing is going right here. Just everything is failing. Okay. Okay, and if you do want to play truck, you want to kind of... Can't see usernames, wait. Okay. If you're going to play truck, you want to step back a bit so that you're on top of this tile. So that you're standing on top of this tile, on top of the truck. Basically. Like, just on the tile. No, like on the truck, but on the tile. So like when you look down, you're above the tile, basically. So like where I am right now. I'm literally above the tile. And then the best way to play this, with an AWP, with a Vandal, I think just in general, the best way to play this is you then peek after like 4 seconds. Like after 4 seconds of being tucked, you peek and you just aim like roughly in the middle. So like you literally just peek on timing. And you don't necessarily need to pull back from the elevated angles, I don't think. If your shitty controller player, for example, smokes you off, which is gonna happen a few times, you can just kind of, you know, reposition to like a different spot instead. Like, just gonna chill. I kind of feel like playing Valorant now, shit. But yeah, so defense, yeah, just help your teammates in showers, especially like after you like get a kill or you can no longer really take any easy fights on short without dying. You support your teammate in showers, and when you support your teammate in showers and you get some trades or whatever the fuck, retake on the A side becomes very easy. You can literally deny the plant by just wall banging this wall here, so very nice and easy. And because you're gonna deny plant, or because there's gonna be this threat of you peeking, they can't really plant. Like, even if the smoke's up, you can just spam them, tuck, spam, tuck. They're just gonna get fucked. They're gonna have to teleport. If they teleport, you kind of win, because they're gonna be fucking running around like headless chickens. And over on the B side, what is some plays that you can make on the B sides? You can, first of all.
30 seconds left.
I don't know if you've seen the VOD I posted on the Discord recently, but usually the Jet played with a teammate here, off of info. No info, they go reposition, or they go rotate, or they go flank. Like it's solo queue, below Radiant, you can just flank if you want. It's pretty fucking easy. You know, a million fucking angles you can abuse. Sorry, I can't hear you over the shots. Wait.
Hello?
Yeah, turn down the game volume. Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Where am I standing? Here?
Here.
On play peeking, there's like an alpha angle or something. Like at the beginning of the round.
Oh, nah, this doesn't work anymore. I don't think. You need like a super dash. Even when you cross in this part, you can still run away, so you almost always want to cross.
Can you just get back? Right.
Here.
Right here.
Alright, alright.
Turn off, wait. Just keep auto respawn. I'll try killing you. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, okay, that actually worked. Oh. Very difficult though. You need to jump. You need to jump and updraft at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, that did hit me in the face. Yeah, so that's nice, but I don't know if this is niche tech. Maybe if you know the enemy swings this wide. But yeah, as Tiger is saying, you always want to swing wide. It's just so much better. Because here, like, you instantly die here. This is like the on angle. This is just the most expected angle for someone to be peeking from. So you need to go wider. If you swing wide, you can. There's also like a certain timing you can take to pre-fire, because it's such a predictable area. Like after like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 times holding like the wider angle, you should get a sense for how quickly the enemy appears on your screen if they just go wide. If they just keep swinging and they don't stop. And if that happens, they are very pre-fireable, and you can pre-fire them and kill them instantly. And yeah, as Tiger said, you can take the teleporter as well, and from the teleporter, you have a million things you can do, because you're Jet. You can dash into lamps, into showers, you can dash, smoke yourself off, whatever the fuck is needed. Even a Sova, I would just teleport and just fight showers. It's a very easy pinch. Let's see, what else is on B defense? If you have teammates fighting like not aggressively, but like passively, so like if they're just holding like some corner angle or something, you can just support them by just holding from tube or something. I like tube a lot as Jet because it's just so easy to get kills here. So easy to like play off your teammates. Also, one thing to keep in mind is that if you are holding an angle where they might pre-aim you, so let's say you are playing like, let's say you're playing this spot here. Let's say you're playing here.
I don't think many people would pre-aim this angle. Mostly like this angle right there.
I mean, it's a weird angle to play, but it's nice because you can kind of crouch. You can like crouch into a peak. Like if you crouch mid-air, it's gonna put you on the box as you're strafing left, and it's just a nice peak. I quite like it. But then whenever you are on this elevation, you need to be ready to just drop down. So sometimes what I would do is, if I'm like, for example, on top of tube, I would not hold from the middle of tube, I would hold from the back of tube, so that I can just drop down faster. And then I'm in cover. Okay, as for attack, let's move on to attack. Attack has always been my weak point, but in general, I would just avoid this entire area on attack. This is just shit. There's a teleporter that can fuck you up. There's countless angles from hookah, from on site that you can get peeked from, so you just want to get good at pushing long. That's the simplest area of the map to push, really. Just one angle to worry about. And from here, obviously, you had like in the VOD, you had like your teammate utility helping you here, so like you could kill this waylay while they were full blind. And I love talking about this, but so there's different protocols in Valorant for how you might want to behave depending on the situation. If you like dash onto the middle of the site, you have multiple options, right? You can take the ground, you can take the elevation, top of tube. Typically, I think with your aim, I would recommend you go top tube, because top tube lets you peek all the angles quickly, and you have good aim, so there should be no problem with you just fucking up the enemy from top of tube. On elevation, it's also going to be harder for the enemy to shoot you, so you will have more time to shoot them instead, which is perfect. And if we just stop with the smokes for a second, I'll be able to demonstrate how you want to push up tube exactly. If we just stop with the smokes for a second, Tiger, please, please, please. You only need one jump, basically. You only need to jump once to get on top of tube, because there's this ramp here. You need to make sure you walk on this ramp as you're pushing up. This way you don't have to jump a second time, so you have more time where you can just shoot the enemy at any moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I've seen people who they jump here and then they have to jump again, but like you're jumping whilst exposed to 50 angles. That's not a good idea. You just want to be ready to shoot. So you need to take this tiny ramp to do it. It's the riskiest way to take oversight, but it's also like, you know, the highest skill demanding one, but also the most, you know, it pays off the most if you have good aim. So yeah, and this is a very general concept.
Can you like play around with like I attack and you get defense?
Yeah, and I'll just put myself in like a generic spot.
Just try play, you know, Radiant level defense.
Radiant level defending. Let me think. Radiant level defending. Well, that's quite a challenge considering we need to like think of a scenario here. I think. I think I'd just play. I don't really know. Tube. It depends on the situation, but yeah. And yeah, from top of tube, you also can peek tube with a shorty. Like when you're peeking, like if you have info on like an enemy peeking from tube, you can fuck them up with a shorty much easier than with a vandal if you're dropping. So like if I'm peeking out of tube and you're on top of tube, you can fuck me up so much easier with a shorty. Not from there, but like you need to use the info on the minimap or just audio. Like you can also use audio to pinpoint the enemy. So if they are fighting from inside of tube, you can very easily locate them and react. But yeah.
Should we start?
Hmm?
Should we start?
Start what?
The round. Like you guys defended, I think.
Ah, okay. Wait, let's swap teams. Probably just easier.
30 seconds.
Okay, I'm defending. Oh, I'm just me. Just I'm defending. Oh.
I guess it's supposed to be with you. I guess.
Yeah. Cause I don't really like playing with sight. That's the issue. But okay, let's just say I am playing sight.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Tiger doesn't like playing sight either. If I am playing sight, I think I will... Okay, on pause timer. If I am playing sight, I think I just play like... I don't know. It's just difficult. Playing sight is difficult.
Is opening allowed or is it like just
Here.
vandal?
Here.
Well, you're executing the B sites, right?
Here.
I mean,
So...
B or A?
The
I mean
B
A.
site. Oh, you wanted A?
No, for me.
Oh, okay.
Watching here. Looks like I was the stronger one. Spike spotted B.
Yeah. I don't know what we expected. Yeah, it's much easier to I think it's much easier to replicate these scenarios in actual games, if I'll be honest with you. Maybe I don't know. Maybe okay. What's a good way to okay. What if we just don't shoot each other, but we stop the moment we're aimed at? Like if Jet dashes out, yeah, like that, then it's like what, do we freeze? I don't know. I'm trying to think how to replicate the scenarios, but it's just not good. It's not good.
Last player standing.
It's not good.
Last player standing. Last
Uh,
player standing.
But yeah, it's just, you know, like these head level scenarios, they're easy. They're easy. Kinda need to take tube in a lot of cases. There's a lot of exceptions. Like if you're dashing into, not a lot of exceptions. There's a few exceptions, but generally speaking, you are just gonna want to go on top of tube. One exception is like if you're pathing into these corners in tube. I don't know where you are right now, but
Maybe.
you're at B somewhere. It's at B. Oh, hello. No, we're stopping this thing now. We're stopping this thing. It's impossible to replicate it in a custom. If you're routing into these corners to isolate them... Oh, well. Okay, I guess we just want to fight, huh? We can fight. We can fight. We can go like a deathmatch or skirmish. If needed. I think currently you're the most warm one, so I think me and Tiger are gonna play against
Like
you.
last time I played was like 8 a.m. or something. No, 5 p.m.
Okay, I've left the match. I'm gonna set up a skirmish.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we could play 2v1, no problem. But also put it on rank. Just trust me, skirmish. No hit. No?
Just take a seat. I got this.
Fight!
Enemy spotted mid.
Sorry, Jet. That's it, break time.
Looks like I was.
Easy, mate. There can only be one hero. got it. Yeah.
Here.
You tried. I'd stop that.
Reloading.
That's it. Break time.
Enemy spotted in.
I got it. Yeah.
Match point.
Knocked one down.
Okay.
Just take a seat. I got this.
Fight.
Here.
Sorry, Jet.
Here.
guy.
Enemy spotted mid.
Thrifty.
I could not have made that easier. Enemy spotted mid.
Thrifty.
Reloading.
All I need are these hands and this fire.
Here.
Thrifty.
All I need are these hands and this fire.
Enemy spotted mid. Aw, thought to try harder. Enemy spotted mid. I could not have made that easier.
Match point. Thrifty.
I could not have made that easier.
"17 kills is just 2v1. It's hard, especially against 2 emos. It's not fair even with classics. Also, I can't talk because family close to background noise." That's okay. That's completely okay. I'm used to talking to walls. Okay, Nabis, you can join. Yeah, you can join, Nabis. Silent 7-star. Wow, what a username. Yeah, so now it's gonna be a bit more fair. Wait, what's your rank, Nabis? Platinum. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, so 2 platinums versus 2 emos? Oh, Tiger was playing standing up. Okay. Okay, so not plats versus emos, but balanced. Let's go balanced. Why not? Shit! I didn't go C. I didn't go skirmish C. Unlucky. Unfortunate that no one has comms. Give me comms, brother. I need comms. But nah, this is actually like my dream, to be honest. Like this is like one small reason I even started working on the Discord, because and the coaching thing, because I just want to play like skirmish with people. Okay, I guess we're playing classics. Oh no, actually, because it's balanced, we just play whatever, right? Because it's balanced.
Fight.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy spotted mid.
Fuck, so close. I just whiffed one bullet.
Embarrassing. Easy, mate. There can only be one hero.
Let's go! My dearest and nearest friends. He's on me. Oh! Teamwork makes the dream work!
Good work.